Hello, developing vlogs are back. My name is Felicia. I'm a 35mm film photographer and home developer. I'm so sorry I left you guys hanging for the past couple months. To be honest, I didn't think that I shot enough photos for a film vlog, and then life got a little bit hectic. I ended up starting a full-time job on top of helping my family business, but we're back and we have 8 rolls of film to develop for this vlog. In late December, I decided to do a hike with my friends Jonah and Tiff to Rattlesnake Ledge, and after that trip, Jonah had asked me to develop his roll of Kodak Gold 200. I believe he shot this on his Contax G1. I could be mistaken, it's been a little bit. I ruined a roll of his in the past if you've seen this video, but hopefully this time around I can get some redemption. We also have Portrait 800. This was my roll that I shot during that trip, and I only shot half of it. The other half I shot doing a rainy day trip around Lake Cushman. Next we have Pro Image 100, and spoiler, I shot a lot of Pro Image 100 during this vlog, and that's because Freestyle Photo was having a sale on their packs of 5, so that's why it's been a Pro Image 100 winter for me. But anyways, I ended up shooting this roll at Mount Eleanor. This was Logan and I's first time hiking a winter summit in the snow. I saw a sea of clouds for the very first time, and the whole ordeal was just so surreal. Logan ended up shooting a roll of Pro Image 100 as well in the Canon 90U. We did share the point and shoot, but I want to say like 70% of the photos are his. We actually broke the flash capacitor on this trip.
It broke.
What?
I don't know.
Was it the flash?
I think it was the flash probably burnt out. Damn.
That was
interesting. Oh, no more flash photography. Try to take a picture of me, see what it does.
From the looks of it, the shutter is still firing when the flash is turned off, so hopefully these photos will turn out okay. And then at sunset, I ended up shooting a roll of Color Plus 200. After the high of completing Mount Eleanor, we decided to do another mountain hike with a friend, and this time it was Granite Mountain. And I kind of shot the same pattern for Mount Eleanor with Granite. I did Pro Image 100 during the day, Color Plus 200 at sunset, and then Logan shot another roll of Pro Image 100 in the point and shoot. Same feelings for this hike. I thought I'd be tired of mountain hikes after Eleanor, but I am definitely hooked. It took me a while to acquire enough gear for winter hiking, but now I'm looking into mountaineering gear a little bit more. For the Color Plus 200 roll, I only shot half of that at sunset, and then the other half we spent snowshoeing around Artist Point and the North Cascades. So that's my roundup. I'm going to use the rest of the Kodak C41 kit from my last vlog. The concentrate is supposed to last 12 weeks, and we're about week 12, so hopefully that's still good. I'm gonna start with my rolls because I don't want to ruin Jonah and Logan's rolls again. So we're gonna start with the Portrait 800 and one of the Pro Images 100s. I don't know which one it is. Mainly to make sure that the chemistry in the new Augo program I made is working correctly. One of you updated me that you finally got your Rolly 35 AF. I still have not gotten mine, and I'm getting kind of pissed. Not gonna lie. They posted on the website on their banner that you should receive them at May the latest. I don't know if I believe them. I heard some people checked up on their order through customer service and ended up receiving their copies, but I haven't done that yet. Maybe I should. I don't know. I feel like I'm never gonna get this camera, but who knows? Anyways, I think we're ready for our first round of dev. Okay, so this is what we're working with film-wise. Yeah, I struggled a little bit, so I dented it. Luckily, this is like on a blank frame, and then the other dent is I took 2 photos, so not that bad. Again, negatives are really dark looking. I did overexpose, but I don't think I overexposed that much. So I might alter the program. Kodak has a section, if your negatives are too dark, you can just add or subtract 15 seconds or something like that. Not sure which one. I'll look at the instructions. But yeah. Okay, we're gonna take a little break while that is drying, and I'm going to show you some things that I picked up for film photography. Disclaimer though, I did purchase this over the past 6 months or so I didn't get this all at once, and I did use my own money for all of it. If you didn't know, the Bessa R2A with the Voigtlander 40mm 1.4 is my daily driver system. It's back here, looking pretty on the shelf, and I wanted to pick up some things just for that system specifically. I ended up picking up the 90mm Voigtlander lens. This is what it looks like. It's the APO scope R 2.8. I chose the 90mm because I fell in love with the focal length when I borrowed Jonah's Contax G1 and the 90mm lens for that system. The portraits came out beautiful and the landscape just looked so interesting with that focal length. So hopefully with this lens I can get that perspective back into my work. I did shoot with this lens for Mount Eleanor and Granite Mountain, so you'll see what it looks like in this vlog. For the 90mm lens, I ended up getting this viewfinder magnifier. The Bessa is also a rangefinder, which means when you change the lens, the viewfinder stays completely the same. It doesn't zoom in. So that's why I picked up this, and I have used it a couple times. I did think that it would zoom in a little bit more than it actually does, but it does work. I am a lazy photographer though, so I didn't see myself gravitating to use this that often, unfortunately, but it is helpful. And then the last thing that I got for the Bessa is this little guy. This is a mechanical self timer. I got a self timer because I wanted to practice more self-portraits, and I also realized Logan and I don't take photos together on hikes, and I want to change that for 2025. I just haven't been reaching for it because I keep forgetting that I have it, but hopefully I'll use it soon. And then I also picked up some film. I ended up getting the Peanut Snoopy 35mm film, and this is from Retrospect. I ended up picking up 4 rolls, and I have shot a couple rolls, but they're not going to be in this vlog, unfortunately. It's going to be in next month's vlog. It is speculated that this might be repackaged Wolfen NC 400 or 500. I'm not sure which one it is, but from research, Wolfen has had some questionable results, so I'm thinking this is more of like an experimental type of film. I ended up gifting one of these rolls to my friend Jonah, and in return, he gifted me a Polaroid Polachrome. This expired in 1993, which means it's about as old as I am, which is crazy. We have shot Polachrome together before in 2023, I believe, and I absolutely loved it. It is a slide positive film, and you do need a special developing tank and cartridge for this, but it is so cool. I'm gonna have to plan out some sort of special trip to shoot this. That's all my pickups. I'm gonna test scan those 2 rolls, and I'll be right back. Okay, so this is a roll of 200 and Logan's point and shoot. Good news, point and shoot works. No blank frames, looks great. A lot of these are really dark. I didn't change the time like I said I was going to in the last clip, but I think it's gonna be okay. Maybe I'll change my mind after I scan this. Some of these I can't even tell what's going on here, but I don't know. Let's go develop those other rolls though. Alright, it is day 2, if you can't tell. I did end up finishing those other 2 rolls last night, so they're over there. I ended up scanning those already, but I haven't converted them yet. Wanted to pop in and apologize because it is a really gloomy day, and I'm not sure if the footage is even gonna look okay from this point on in the video. But we're gonna continue nonetheless. We have 2 rolls left. It looks like it's a Pro Image 100 and a Color Plus 200 sitting on my desk. I don't know what else to really say. Yeah. Let's go get a close-up and look at what the rolls I finished developing last night look like. Oh my gosh, she's so cute. She looks so fucking cute. I love you. Okay, let's go look at the other rolls. Since I scanned them, I don't remember what order they were in, and I don't know which ones were the ones that I developed last. I do know that one of them was Jonah's roll, and this is Jonah's roll, and you can see, look, hey, who's that? I think that's me right there. Yeah, Jonah's roll, perfect. Absolutely perfect. This was Logan's roll. I guess I took some pictures of my siblings at the park. I completely forgot about this. But the rest is Logan's roll. I know that for sure. Like I said before, these are already scanned. Haven't converted them yet, so I honestly don't know what they look like. These are the last of the rolls. They're going in the darkroom bag. I just wanted to talk to you guys, see how you're doing. How is your winter going for photo shoots? I'm curious. I know it looks like I did a lot, but I really do feel like my work does slow down and I'm running out of ideas. Honestly, I think next month's vlog is going to be really, really short. So far, I only have 2 rolls done. And they're not even full rolls. They're like half rolls of that Snoopy film. So I'm curious of like what you guys like to shoot during the winter. I think I just need to figure out like how to do more creative like indoor shoots. I'm just like not a good portrait photographer though, so I don't know. Maybe it's like one of those things I just gotta work on. Since next month's developing vlog is gonna be pretty short, I think I might actually do something different and redo my little film corner drying rack area. I've been meaning to do that for a while now. And I have a couple ideas, but I just need to execute it. One of the main things that I want to get is a film fridge. I still don't have a film fridge. I keep my film in a drawer, which is not the best. Anyways, I'm done. Let's go develop the last 2 and I'll show you my photos. Okay, so that was the most nerve-wracking experience. When I was developing these 2 rolls, there was only enough developer for these 2 rolls, and that was it. And so when I poured the developer in the Ago, the seal was not closed correctly, and almost half of the developer fell out. And that is bad because you need enough in there to coat all the film to develop correctly. So yeah, I had a panic attack. It might have looked chill on video, but I honestly wanted to cry. But that's just film. Sometimes it makes you want to cry. But looking at it, it looks fine. At least the ends on this one, this is where the developer might not have reached, and the ends look fine. This one is a little worse off and dark looking than the other one, so whatever with that. But I see frames on like 70% of the roll, so I'm okay. Never gonna do that again. Next time when I'm on like the last bit of my developer, I'm not gonna one-shot it anymore. I'm gonna just reuse the last like 600 mils or so twice. Call it a day. We're good. I'm okay. Okay? Yeah, I'm gonna let this dry and go fucking chill. Okay, sorry for being a little bit over dramatic, but we're on to editing, and I wanted to give you a few pointers on converting images that have a lot of snow or are mostly sky and clouds. I had a few images that came out really crunchy looking, and well, I mean, you saw how dark my negatives were. There's no way that they should look underexposed. If anything, they should be like 2 stops overexposed. Normally when I convert, I don't include any border in my conversions, but for instances where the scene is mostly white, you'll want to include a small sliver of the black border before you convert. And this is because Negative Lab Pro truly does not know where to set the black point. The fix is easy. All you have to do is unconvert your image and then reconvert with a small piece of the border included in the crop. And my border buffer is still 0%, by the way. I know this also looks really scary and like we don't have any dynamic range. Trust the process and bring down the exposure and brightness, and you should be good. This is honestly really close to what it looked like in real life, a very white and dreamy looking scene. I'm really happy with most of my photos. I think I only ruined about 6 frames from the accident. This was also my first few trips with the Voigtlander 90mm lens, and I love the focal length. However, the focus ring drifts a little, and I'm not sure if it's just my copy, but there were several times I thought I was on infinity and it had drifted out of focus ever so slightly. I did have a couple of you ask about the Kodak C41 kit and how many rolls I got out of this, and I used 1000 milliliters of the solution for 8 rolls, and I had enough in the kit to mix 1000 milliliters twice, so 16 rolls for the entire box, which I thought was a low number, but the Cinestil kit I usually use also lists 8 rolls for 1000 milliliters, so do what you will with that info. I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all those good things, because your girl is not monetized yet, mostly because I'm inconsistent, but we're about halfway. If you want to see more photos from me, you can go ahead and give me a follow on Instagram. My handle is @flowers. It's spelled FVLWRS. Okay, love you, bye!